Elton is a very intelligent fellow who grew up in Albania and went to La Sapienza, the leading university in Rome, on a scholarship as one of the outstanding students. He became an architect. His problem was that he had seizures, and these began when he was a youngster, but became more of a disabling problem as he went through his 20s and would interfere with his ability to work and to have social interactions. An individual from across town came to ask me for a second opinion, and he showed me some records and some films on Elton. And it just so happened I was going to Europe a couple of weeks later, and I offered to see him if he wanted to come visit with me.
We took a train until Parthenen, Austria, where Dr. Cole was staying, and we had a conversation with him for around 2 hours, and there started everything.
He was very nervous about the idea of surgery for his epilepsy, and we spent a long time talking about the technical aspects and the reasons pro and con to do this and how we would approach this problem. And in the course of that visit, he developed, I think, a lot of confidence that we could help him. We had some special ability to understand the relationship of speech and memory to his lesion and to his seizure problem. Because of that, I went to the hospital and explained this man's circumstances and asked if they would be willing to allow us to treat him. The economy in Albania is very poor. Between him, his mother, his father, and his brother, all of whom have advanced degrees, their average family income was about $1,500 a month. The hospital has a committee that examines requests like this and makes judgments about whether the MGH is in a position to provide a meaningful service. And in circumstances like this one, they decided to approve his visit here and get treatment.
He came in from Albania. He had his MR PET, and then he had his MEG. His case was difficult because we didn't know if he had a tumor, if it was a developmental disorder, or a routine temporal lobe case, which is the most common cause of epilepsy.
It turned out a non-malignant tumor, but a tumor that needed to be taken out because of the potential for it to transform down the road. Well, we decided to do a left anterior temporal lobectomy and to spare most of the hippocampus. And we made that decision after a very careful analysis using a lot of very high-tech functional imaging tools available at the Martino Center and here at MGH.
We took all the images, combined them into a single one. We export this into the operating room so the neurosurgeon can see exactly where the image abnormalities lie. They're able to look at this, almost in real time.
We felt very confident for what we were doing. Everywhere we went in the hospital, they took care of us, was very careful in details. Just minutes after surgery, he was able to recognize us, he was able to speak with us. The next day, he could walk on his foot. That was really a big surprise for all. It was great.
Over here. So far, Elton's done extremely well. He's had no further seizures. He's regained his energy, and things look very good. We don't declare victory after epilepsy surgery for at least a year, but the prospects right now all look very favorable.
At the MGH, I found a miracle that I hoped before the surgery, but never considered possible.
We're fortunate to have resources that can really make a difference in people's lives. And the challenge is to apply those resources wisely and efficiently and identify situations where our intervention can really be critical.
We are very, very happy that he's having a normal life, and I'm hopeful that his career will go very good forward.
I hope to return being an architect, to be more confident on myself, to be as much as possible integrated on the society, and to communicate as easy as possible with all the people.